picture with Michael, and then we took a picture without Michael, just in case.
Yeah, I truly would like to thank everybody for coming tonight. It's been a beautiful day. Weather held off. It was amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we all have pictures around our houses of, the what if. The pictures of people the boyfriends and the girlfriends and the things that just people who might just come and go. Then we always have another picture of the family. So the what if is now officially gone for Michael. He's locked in.
I've been one of Mike D's best friends for 12 years now. Time flies, right? Where did we meet? We met at Virginia Wesleyan College, and we were passing partners for the first ever drill in our collegiate careers. And since then, it's been a brotherhood, and we've never looked back. And he's been one of my best friends ever since. So, all right. So a lot of shit has happened since then, right?
We were there was people in V4. It was like a typical Saturday night before things got, where you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And she was walking through with Skylar, but I was like, "Who's this cute girl?" And we had friends that were indirect friends, and she ended up around. Then she, hung around more, and then we graduated, and it was still friendship.
Lo was just always the freshman that was just kind of always around. Mike D and I were basically the couple then, and she was basically the third wheel then.
Lauren and Mike started out as best friends, and we could all see that it probably was more than best friends, but they were in denial.
Yeah, the time that I knew that changed was when we went to the Outer Banks that time. Remember that?
Yeah.
My baby, I love you so much. Where do I begin? I think we'd both agree that when we first met, we never expected we would be where we are today. But I wouldn't change a thing about how our relationship began. We were best friends before we ever saw each other as potential husband or wife. And I think that's exactly why we have lasted this long and are as strong as we are. So you stuck around for my family and asked me to go the Outer Banks with Andrew. We were able to be our goofy, weird selves as we started dating, which made things so easy. It was an easy decision saying yes when you finally asked me to be your quote-unquote friend girl. And it was even easier of a decision saying yes to being your wife.
And exposed.
Yeah. Everything was gone.
Lauren, as I was sort of reflecting on what to say today, the last 10 years that you've been a part of my life, I've had the opportunity to do so many things and have so many milestones with you. The first time I got to meet Michael when you guys were just friends, right? Pretty cool opportunity, so.
I just want to say I got 2 phone calls at 7 o'clock this morning. One from Michael. In a panic, I don't have my vows. About 30 minutes later, I got a call from Lauren. Have you left the house? I don't have my vows. So clearly, these two were made for each other.
To my dearest Lauren, here we are, baby. I know it has been a long time coming, but we made it. We're gonna be able to get through it. Close to 8 years in the making and a year of planning a wedding. But today is the big day, and I'm so happy we are finally here. So many thoughts and emotions, but I am so ready to take our next steps. Today marks the start of the rest of our lives together as husband and wife, and I cannot wait to take it head on with you. When I met you, I didn't know what it meant to have a real relationship. Slow is what I told myself. I also didn't want to hurt anyone the way I had been hurt, so I promised myself that I would handle my next relationship with more care than I ever had. I wanted to make sure I wasn't too quick to say things I wasn't sure I meant, or put pressure on my partner in any way. Lastly, and most importantly, I had this idea that I wanted to be friends before lovers, and without planning it or seeking it out, you fell right into my lap.
Wow.
If you've had the fortune that I have, you've witnessed Michael and Lauren's relationship blossom from a rom-com worthy friendship, falling deeply in love. What they've accomplished leading up to this point is no small feat. Their journey began almost 8 years ago. They took the time to learn what makes other person smile, what makes them laugh, and how to best support them when life is less than simple. They welcomed each other's families, communities, and lifelong friends, and joined them together with warmth and enthusiasm. They built a new village with their love, and have worked every day to support this village as it changes and grows. Marriage isn't easy, but I believe in these two. I trust in their love, their friendship, and their commitment to one another.
You changed my life in the best way possible. I devote myself to you. I did so long ago. I will protect you always. When you grow weak, I will make your problems my own, so you don't have to worry. If you ever feel like you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, know that I will be right there to bear the weight with you. Know I will always be your best teammate and biggest cheerleader. When you're sad, I will be your shoulder to cry on. When you're frustrated, my ear you can bend. You are my everything, and I will do anything for you, for us, always. I love you forever, with all of my love, Michael, baby.
Michael and Lauren have chosen these rings to represent an unbreakable circle of life and love.
I have sausage fingers. So does she, apparently. As your wife, I promise to be your rock through anything and everything life throws our way. I will lift you up and laugh with you when you are feeling down or need encouragement. I promise to listen when you need to be heard. I promise to keep you light on your hams and make life fun and interesting. For the rest of my life, it's me and you, baby. And if we're blessed one day and have a little Mike D, I promise to be the best mom. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and the reason that I truly believe everything happens for a reason. I love you more than anything, my baby, and I cannot wait to say I do and become your wife.
This day has been so many years in the making, not just the time you've been dating, but from the time God aligned the stars to bring you both into this world. And now we are all here to watch you start a life as husband and wife. Always remember, you are always stronger together. If you are dealing with a bump, and if you are in the happiest, love is the answer.
Baby, I give you this ring
Baby, I give you this ring
to remind you of this day,
to remind you of this day.
when in front of our closest friends and family,
When in front of our closest friends and family,
we vow that our love can overcome all things,
we vow that our love can overcome all things.
that our love unites, inspires, and celebrates,
That our love unites, inspires, and celebrates.
and will continue to do so for the rest of our lives.
And will continue to do so for the rest of our lives.
Michael and Lauren, by the power vested in me, I now, for the first time, pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Mike D. You may now kiss your bride.